Hello, Sean Plumb from the United States. Welcome to Portugal. You are a baritone. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, like you said, my name is Sean Michael Plumb, and I'm from the United States. I've lived in Germany for the last 2 years in Munich, and I'm so excited to be here for the finals of Operalia.
How did you start studying music, and how did this opera dream appear in your life?
Well, my mom said that I sang before I spoke. So in my crib, I would wake everyone up in the house in the middle of the night just singing. So I begged my parents for voice lessons. I wanted a teacher, and when they picked a teacher out, it happened to be an opera singer. I was 9 years old, and she was singing with a local opera company, and they needed an extra boy soprano for the children's chorus of La Bohème. So I joined the children's chorus of La Bohème, and I haven't stopped since then.
So that was your first opera experience on stage?
It was, yeah, in the little children's chorus.
Do you still have memories from that day?
Oh, I could sing the whole thing.
And then, so you started singing at 9?
Yes.
That's very early, especially for a man with the voice changing, etc.
Absolutely, but I was really lucky to have very careful, safe teachers the whole time. And I wasn't a very good boy soprano. I was a pretty mediocre boy soprano. And as my voice changed, my teachers just focused on breathing, focused on really basic singing exercises. And I didn't really start singing opera as a baritone until maybe 18 years old in college.
Okay. And so how did the Munich experience in your life appear?
Well, I was finishing up my studies at the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia, and I knew that I had to go somewhere after school. And I made a list of all the opera companies I would like to work for, to work at full time. And in Munich at the Bayerische Staatsoper, that was my first choice. And I was so lucky to be able to join the ensemble there.
What are the main differences between the European experience and the American experience? What is the thing that strikes more, looking for the different perspectives and way and mindsets, I don't know?
No, absolutely. In terms of opera, it's really fascinating for me to sing both in the United States and in Europe, because most of the repertoire comes from Europe, and it's a very old, storied history and tradition of opera over hundreds of years, whereas in the United States, we don't have very many companies that are older than 100 years. Most are younger. So it's really exciting to be able to go to the US, where there's kind of an exciting energy, where everything is young and exciting, and then to also sing in Europe, where there's so much history, but where also the cutting edge of opera is really happening.
What repertoire did you bring to Operalia?
Oh, with Operalia, I brought Largo al Factotum from Il Barbiere di Siviglia. I also brought arias from Iolanta by Tchaikovsky, Don Pasquale, and Die Todesstadt. So
you had also this, being careful to choose different languages. So what were the items you thought about while choosing the repertoire?
Well, I wanted to pick repertoire that showcased the best parts of my singing. So I spent a lot of time speaking with teachers and coaches and my manager and my wife, and kind of just asking their opinion of what are arias that showcase me, who I am authentically as a singer.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about making the same Operalia experience?
I would say just find the special things about you and embrace them and go for it as far as you can, all the way to Operalia.
Is there something you are bringing from the Lisbon experience or something new? Have you seen something here? The other day with F. Paul Driscoll from the jury, he said, it's very interesting to hear Fado with this column of sound going and filling the entire room. Is this something that appeals to you? Did you have this Fado experience, or what did Lisbon brought to you so far?
Well, Lisbon has just been an amazing city. It's my first time here, so even just walking around the streets, I just feel like I'm walking through a history book. and especially coming here to this incredible theater. It's a pleasure and a joy to sing in this theater and to meet the local Lisbon people.
Do you have any advice or something you want to say to the public, Portuguese public?
Oh, to the Portuguese public, I would just like to say thank you for welcoming us, for being so kind. We all feel so welcomed here, and we're really looking forward to the finals concert.
Me too, so chai chai chai, all the best.
Thanks so much.